She switched.
In your Family 411 this morning, making the most of your relationships. This morning, we're talking about a new challenge to get women to speak the truth while being strong, savvy, and saintly. Communication author Meryl Runion joins us now in the studio. And Meryl, let's start with the message. Now, this isn't just for women, right?
Well, it's not just for women, but women have a particular place, a particular voice in communication, particularly in relationships, because women tend to be the voice of emotion, more the voice of love. I mean, relationships, face it, it's women's thing. You know, we talk about it all the time. You don't spend the same amount of time talking about your relationships that we do.
Right. Okay.
So we lead the way in that area.
Okay, and so is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing if women do what we're good at.
Yeah.
If we have our voice.
Okay.
And the thing is, Speak Strong is all about talking about what's important and standing up for what really matters, and in this case, standing up for love, for sweetness, and for good, honest relationships.
Okay. How does a woman know then, obviously, if she doesn't have a voice? Is it pretty obvious?
Well, if you're feeling all bottled up inside, there's a good chance that you are not giving expression to your voice. And I have women tell me a lot in my seminars that I teach when I speak publicly. They tell me a lot that they feel like they need sometimes to tamp down their enthusiasm, which basically means tamping down your passion and your vibrancy. That's the voice we need to hear too.
Okay. How do women then find the voice if they're in that particular situation?
Well, the simple formula, and I know I've told you this before, but it's worth repeating, is to say what you mean and mean what you say without being mean when you say it. So it's to remember that and to know, what do you think, what do you feel, and what do you want? Those are the three things that need expression in a strong but gentle way.
And when you mean saintly, you probably goes back to that saying it in a nice way.
Well, it's don't be mean when you say it, because, you know, when you get upset, yes, we need to draw boundaries. We need to say, I will be treated with respect. You know, this is not appropriate. Come on, let's be loving here. But we also need to come from the same place that we're advocating for. So consider the other person. Even if the other person is tearing us down in some other way, we need to talk the high road and elevate the conversation so that we can promote love, interaction, decent relationship.
Okay, so why is it that you're promoting this idea? It must be because you see this a lot with women that you work with.
I do see it a lot with women that I work with. I see it happen in the business place. I see it happen in personal relationships where people feel a little beaten down, maybe. They're criticized, and they don't stand up for it. You know, they'll go into more of a victim mode rather than the strength, and realize, oh my gosh, I have the power here. I can create the kind of relationship that I want. But in order to do that, I need to ask for what I want. I need to know what's important, and when what I'm experiencing is different from what I want, then I need to speak in a way that'll be likely that I'll get those results.
Okay, very good. We want to put up a graphic. We have some information. You're actually hosting a luncheon tomorrow, right?
I'm a guest speaker.
Women Network? Oh, you're one of the guest speakers.
For Women Network.
Yeah, and it's going to be at the DoubleTree Hotel in Colorado Springs. Starts at 11:30, goes till 1:30. Real quickly, we only have about 10 seconds, but what can women expect if they go out there?
They can expect actual phrases and techniques and strategies to really have the voice that society needs us to give expression to.
Okay, Meryl Runion, Speak Strong in Love, one of our favorite authors here on The Morning Show. Thanks for coming in. I'm sure we're going to see you back here, probably in a couple of weeks. We'll have another good topic for us.
I hope so.
All righty, thanks, Meryl. Let's